Welcome back. It's pickups time. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's pickups time. Yes, I haven't done one for ages and I don't really have a lot to show, but I've got a little bit to show and I'm just going to get it away, put it on the shelves. Just fed up with it, set down here. Collecting dust. It's got to be up here, collecting dust. So, where have I been? Well, I've been working. I've been watching videos and my heart wasn't in it and it's slowly coming back. So I thought I'd get a pickups video done out of the way and maybe that ignites my fire to start making some more videos again. I've looked at some VRs recently and I'm thinking about doing those. And yes, the Mario Kart videos are coming. I've changed phones recently. All the footage is on one phone. I've got to pull it off into the other phone. I'm missing one person's video, so I've requested that off of them. They've put it on private on their channel, so I can get that off of them, hopefully. And yes, it is coming, so don't worry. It is there. I haven't forgotten. I have got all the footage bar one. So, yes. Hey, let's carry on. So, as I said, it's not been a lot of pickups, just a few little bits and pieces, but I thought I'd go with it. Now, I've already mentioned one thing once already. I've got a new phone. So that's sort of, I've been trying to transfer stuff over to the new phone. I'm not a technophobe, but a lot of stuff is still stuck on my old phone and I've got to try and transfer it over. And yes, I am an Android user, so there is an app you download and it transfers everything, but for some reason it only transferred a few things and not everything. So trying to download all my different apps and stuff and things like that. But anyway, yes, I was a sheep. I did follow the crowd. No, I didn't buy an Apple. Who wants one of those? I bought an Android. This is the Samsung Fold, not the Flip. The Flip goes that way, the Fold goes the other way. So, yep, it's got a screen there, and then when you open it up and unlock it, it's got a screen there. Look at that, and it folds. Is that amazing? But yes, so yeah, that's my daily phone now. Why did I get a fold phone? Was it the media telling me to? No, it wasn't the advertising. Basically, my eyesight's got that bad now that I need a screen this big to actually see any of the words and stuff. So yes, I've got to go get my eyes tested and potentially get some glasses. Something I've never had to deal with before. But yes, so yeah, been on a new phone, been a bit quiet and stuff, but yeah, I needed to do it. Contract was coming to an end and I needed to get a new one before I went on holiday. So, let's go on. In July, my son had his birthday. He got a couple of games for his birthdays that he wanted. So I thought I'd show those off anyway. So these are not mine, they're his, but they are good games anyway. They're both on the Switch and both of them haven't got the cart in them because he's already got them in his room. But first one is Mario Party Superstars. His birthday was before we went on holiday, so he wanted a party game he could take away on holiday with him that we could play. It was too bloody hot. We spent all the time in the pool and we never actually got time to play any sort of Switch to any degree anyway. But yeah, the only time I got to play any games is first thing in the morning when everyone's asleep. I'll get up, have a coffee and sit outside and play some games before it got too bright that you couldn't see the screen. But yes, so we have played a little bit of that since we've been at home. Not as much as we probably should, but we've had a lot of nice weather here in the UK, so didn't want to spend it shut up indoors playing games. We've got plenty of winter coming along for that and rainy weather. Luckily, down here in the south, we're still getting relatively good weather. It's dry, it's not hot, it's warm, so touch wood, it's going to stay that way for a little bit longer, but I know autumn is vastly approaching and so will the wet weather. But anyway, yes, so that is Mario Party Superstars. He has got a few friends that have got this already, so I believe you can play this online co-op. So yeah, we haven't tried that yet because, well, because he started school now and he's got to concentrate on that and not playing games. So yes, I'm one of those parents. Put it down in the comments. Tell me that he should be playing games and not concentrating on school. Right. The other one he wanted, he played this at my brother's house, really enjoyed it and wanted it for his birthday. It's a game that I've considered picking up. it's not my first choice to go and pick up. And sure, some of you are going to say, no, it's a brilliant game. I've got to go and try it. And that is Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp. He absolutely loves this. I think it's turn-based. I've not really looked into it. I'm not a turn-based lover myself, but that's why I've sort of shied away from it. It's got a reversible cover, for those of you wondering. I didn't know that. I'll quickly show you the inside of the other one. If that's got any... Oh, it's got artwork on the inside of the Mario Pie. There you go. But yes, back to Advance Wars. So yes, that has got a reversible cover. I didn't know that. I prefer the cover on the inside, to be honest. But this game, he can do what he wants with it. So, yes, that's 2 games he got for his birthday. He's now 12, for those of you wondering. So, what have I got? I don't have a lot to show. But I'll do the Nintendo freebies first. So, as I keep harping on most months that I do a video, you log into your online on your Nintendo Switch, do a couple of tasks. They take about 20 minutes maybe. Play this game, save a cloud save, blah, blah, blah. You get some platinum points, and the platinum points you can spend in their store on Nintendo exclusive products. I've done that quite often. I've got, I don't know, a Switch game case, holds 8 games, some pin badges, key rings, Switch Sports towel, things like that, but something different. We've got Pokemon Snap up there. They do have on their website page new Pokemon Snap letter writing kit. So that's envelopes and cards and paper in there. I've not opened it up. I'm never going to use it. But I think that's 400 or 500 platinum points there. You only pay postage, $1.99 postage. Now you might say, oh, it's $1.99. If you save up and get multiple things, it's still $1.99 to post multiple things. So if you want to save a bit of money. But yes, Pokemon Snap letter writing kit. Don't know where that's going to go. Probably in a box over there somewhere. Never to see the light of day again. I was hoping it's going to be a little bit smaller. That I could put it in the game box, but can I find it? It's underneath. As you can see, it's way too big to be in the box. Yeah, I could fold it in half, but then probably devalue it slightly. But yes, okay, so it's not going to fit in. Put that away. And the other thing I've got, for people that follow my Instagram, I post every Friday a different beer and try and theme that beer to a game or an amiibo or something. I picked up a tea towel. Wow, yes, Nintendo are doing tea towels now. So tea towel pickups now. This one is, as you can tell, Pikmin 4. I don't own Pikmin 4 yet. I was looking at it in the shop yesterday. I'm going to alienate some people now. Not the biggest Pikmin fan. I have played 1 and 2. I've got 3 and not really tried that myself. I'm going to put this back in its original packaging in a minute. I'm never going to use a tea towel, am I? But yes, will I ever give it a go? Maybe. But I've got so many other games I need to get on with that I don't know if I'll ever get onto it. Who knows? Tell me in the comments below. Pikmin, great game. Tell me that I should be playing it. So, what have we got last? Does anyone want to see a board game? I might show a board game in a minute. Yeah, I will show a board game after this. So, driving home from my parents, drove past the house, it said garage sale. Well, I got time, stopped, walked up, and there was lots of kids' toys and clothes and shoes and pots and pans and stuff. But I did see this and one other thing, the board game I'll show you in a minute. And I asked the guy how much he wanted for it. He said 50p. For 50p, I'm going to pick that up all day long. And that is the Pokedex for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. going to be ultra critical. It's a little bit on the corners there. But for 50p, and everything is immaculate inside, I'm not going to complain. It's 50p. Look how thick that is. Jesus. For those of you who remember, it's like a telephone book thickness. I'm never going to rip that in half, am I? But yes, that is going to go with all the other books and magazines behind here. And I'm never going to look at it. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this stuff that I've never going to look at again. But I've now got a Pokédex book. I've tried playing Pokemon Moon. I assume Ultra Moon is the same. And I don't really get on with it. It seems a bit boring, so I gave up. And again, I'm going to alienate loads of people. I've played 2 Pokemon games through to completion. That was Sapphire and that was Pearl. And after that, I think they're just a bit samey. It's get your starter Pokemon, catch them all, beat the 4 bosses at the end, and that's it. And I think, oh, really, can I go through that again and try and collect all the Pokemon? And just seems a bit samey, so I gave up on that. But yes, I'm just going to grab the board game now. So, I'm not a massive board game person, but my brother is, and I do play a lot of his board games he gets. Now I saw this, the guy wanted 50p for this as well. I did a quick look on eBay and stuff, and they're selling maybe £20-25, and I thought, even if I don't like it and I sell it and get a tenner or a fiver, I'm still quitting. It's only 50p. I did a check when I got home, it was all there, all complete, so I couldn't complain. And that is Dragon Quest. It's Talisman Games, Games Workshop product, as you're wondering. And it's got lots of cards and lots of figures and stuff like that. The ones I looked at online, some of them don't have the figures because later releases didn't have the plastic figures, so I've got the plastic figures. I don't know. I've watched a playthrough of it. It seems quite straightforward. It's a bit rogue-like. You go through a dungeon, pick up treasure and stuff. You're on a 24-hour time limit, and then you've got to get back out and stuff. So it looks interesting. I might give that a go. If not, shove it on eBay, and if I make more than 50p, I've made more than 50p. So that was a good opportunity to stop at a garage sale. Wasn't expecting anything and come away with 2 things. So I'm quite pleased with that. What else have we got? We got a couple of games. So, as you're aware, my brother and I persuaded my mother to work in the charity shop on a Saturday and send us pictures of all the games they've got in there on a Saturday morning. Normally my brother will jump in straight away on the WhatsApp group and say, yes, I'll take them all. And then when he's looked up all the prices and stuff, he's realised it's not a good deal, and then he starts backtracking, doesn't want to take them. So I don't normally get a look in. And I've sort of given him an unwritten rule. If it's Sony, I'll let you have it. And if it's Nintendo, I'll have it. And if it's Xbox, we can fight over it if we want. But my mother stopped doing that now. I don't know why she stopped posting pictures. I don't know. Anyway, so I wandered in there. And I've probably overpaid on these, but it was charity. I popped in there on Saturday morning on my way home from taking my daughter to swimming lessons. And there's some games in there. It was a lot of FIFA, Xbox 360 stuff. I'm not interested. I don't really buy a lot of games to flip, but sometimes I do. But these ones I just picked up. First of all, here's the other thing. Because I've changed phone, my games list is on my old phone, and so I've got to try and remember what I've got and what I haven't got until I get the list onto a new phone. And I think that's going to be a ball ache. I think I'm going to have to scan in every barcode again. I'm not looking forward to that. Anyway, it's a sports tile. I paid £2 for it. I didn't have it. It was missing out of my collection, and that was Tiger Woods PGA Tour 11. And as you see, I paid £1.95. Now, my mother goes, "Oh, I work for the charity shop. I can get you a discount." I said, "It's for charity. I don't mind paying £2. It's just £2. I'm not going to start trying to get discount off a charity. No way." So, yes, that'll go up there with the other Tiger Woods and never be played, but it was one I didn't have. So it goes into the Wii collection, and there you go. It's all complete. I wouldn't have picked it up otherwise, and it's not scratched or anything, but I'm sure, I've not even looked at CX what they sell that for, but I'm sure it's less than £2. But hey, and the other one I've probably overpaid as well, and that is £4 I paid, or £3.95 if you want to be. And that is The Sims 3. It's all there. What I have learnt from my mother, they now have a guy that goes in and volunteers to price up their games for them. And he seems to be pricing, well, from ones I've checked, about 5p less than CX. And I'm like, CX will give me a year's guarantee. You won't give me anything. You're not going to sell these games really easily. You want to price them a bit lower. But anyway, so I picked it up. It's for charity. Who cares? I don't have that one. I knew I didn't have that one without having a list in front of me. So I picked that up as well. So, sort of one more pickup, but there is something I'm going to stick in a little picture in a minute. So, on one of these Facebook groups where people give away stuff, someone was giving away this box set of DVDs. It's not a series I'd want to watch. I don't know anyone that will want to watch this. Put in the comments if you really want to watch this. So I picked it up. It was free. And I kept it for a couple of months because I didn't really want to flip it and look bad for picking something up for free and flipping it. So it sat in here for a couple of months. And I looked at prices on eBay, and on eBay, bear in mind I picked this up for free. eBay, they were selling around the £50 mark for this box set. Can I be bothered with selling it on eBay? Because you're going to get someone that's going to go, this one disc was scratched. I want a discount. I want to send it back. Now I've got to pay for the shipping back and blah, 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 blah. Just couldn't be bothered. Couldn't be bothered with the hassle. So, and this was sold listings at £50. So I took it in CX. Now CX will give me £25 voucher. Okay, I've lost £25 maybe. But I've got the peace of mind that I know that there's going to be no comeback. The minute they've accepted it and they give me the £25 credit, done. Transaction's done. So I went in there. I took in Dallas, the box set. Yes, Dallas. If you're as old as me, you probably remember Dallas. And those for you that are young, I don't know. Let's just say it's EastEnders in Dallas with oil-rich people. Let's just say it's that. I don't know. But yes, Dallas, the box set. It was the 14-disc set, I think, with the movie in there and stuff. It was all complete. I took it in. They just checked the discs and give me the credit straight away. So, £25 credit, burning a hole in my pocket. Had a quick look round my local store, which is Eastleigh. They don't really have a lot of turnover of stock, so there's not normally a lot of stuff there. There's about 2 or 3 things that sprung to mind. I saw Blue Shadow on the NES. Box had a rip on the front, so didn't fancy that. There's a couple of Amiibos I didn't have, but I'm not going to start buying Amiibos just for the sake of it at the moment. So I look at the Gamecube collection, because I've got a small Gamecube collection. I did have a lot of these games back in the day, and I can't remember how my Gamecube collection disappeared. I don't know, moving houses and stuff. It probably got sold. I don't know. Anyway, so I picked this one up. I used to have this one back in the day. This was in immaculate condition. It's only got one minor fault with it. And I picked it up for £20, and that was Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. I remembered having a lot of fun with this back in the day. Now this box seems immaculate. The colour did look a bit rich, but it's not a reprint. I've checked all that. And got the CX receipt in there. Disc was fine. The manual's fine. The only minor point, if you're a purist, someone has scratched the points card off. Okay, I think I can live with that. If I come across another one, then yeah, I'll change it. But yes, there's another Gamecube pickup. Put it all back in order. So yes, for what cost me nothing, picking up Dallas box set, I've picked up Mario Golf for free, and I've still got a £5 voucher left. There's nothing I want that's £5 at the moment, but I'll just keep hold of the voucher. and save them up now till the next one. I have got some other bits to trade in, but I just a quick nip into CX and back. I couldn't be bothered to get them testing consoles and stuff. I didn't have the time for that. So yes, so I'm quite pleased with that. That will go into the GameCube collection. And this is probably one I'll play as well with the kids. I might enjoy that. So, out of all my pickups, what was the worst thing? You're probably going to say Tiger Woods, but surprise me. And what was the best thing? Was it the tea towel? Was the Pikmin tea towel the best thing I picked up? Let me know in the comments below. What do you like? What you didn't like? What should I be playing now? Should I be making more videos? Or have you had enough of me already and I should have another 3 months off? Please let me know down below. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.